It is a regular day at the IOM Transit Center in Agadez, Niger. In the middle of the desert, in a strategic meeting point, IOM staff are taking care of migrants coming from Liberia, Cameroon, Gambia, Guinea, Senegal, Nigeria, and other West African countries. The migrants' journey before reaching the center are often long and difficult, and they can be traumatized by what they have lived through. Among them, there are many who have been victim to trafficking, exploitation, or abuse by unscrupulous smugglers. 800 migrants have just arrived. They are returning from Algeria and are originally from Niger. The conditions of migrants' journey are often not consistent with the humanitarian standards that IOM supports. They reach the IOM Transit Center with their own means of transportation and services, some using criminal networks facilitating irregular migration. IOM would never use nor recommend to transport people and migrants on trucks generally used for merchandises. Migrants are welcomed by IOM staff upon arrival at the center. After they have rested, they are profiled and registered so that they can receive special assistance according to their needs. They also receive information about IOM and can participate in discussions about alternatives to irregular migration. Migrants sleep at the center in dedicated spaces until onward land transportation can be arranged. The cook of a local restaurant is preparing meals for the migrants. IOM staff then distribute 3 hot meals a day. This is the first step towards resting and recuperating after an often stressful experience. Migrants also receive shelter and hygiene kits, and they can shower, brush their teeth, and wash their clothes. Medical assistance is also provided at the center. While there, the migrants have access to medical and psychosocial support, and minors receiving specific assistance. IOM hospitality at the transit center is voluntary and free for migrants. They can stay or leave at any point. Tonight, IOM is facilitating the ground transportation of migrants that arrived 2 days ago. They are now packing up their belongings and getting ready to go back to their home and families. Most of the migrants who arrived a few days ago have now left. The staff at the transit center are preparing for the arrival of more migrants. Migration involves complex movements and people with varied needs. It can be unpredictable and challenging, and IOM is there to provide alternative options and assisted voluntary return. Outreach and awareness activities for migrants and local communities continue, with the aim being to inform potential and transiting migrants about safer alternatives to irregular migration and about the risks and dangers of trafficking and smuggling of human beings. This is done through the direct involvement of local communities and authorities with great success. The program encourages the engagement of migrants wishing to share their experiences with their peers. IOM Niger has implemented the information campaign with funding from the European Union and the Italian Ministry of Interior.
Mais il est pauvre et fier, nous les vivons comme ça, qu'il n'est pas né, certains pas d'ici. C'est fini.